All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, for game 2 Watchalong. Hoping the quality is just as good. I'm really hoping, actually. There's quite a lot of players that have something to prove over here. The first game, which was yesterday, which was today for me, but yesterday for a lot of you guys. It was early morning Sydney time for me, so that's why it's still today for me. But I thought we had a very good game. A fantastic way to bounce back from that Arsenal game. We needed to drastically improve, and I saw a lot of improvement. Obviously, I'm not gassed. I'm not going to be sitting here and saying we are 100% back, but we're moving hopefully in the right direction. How do we incrementally keep improving on this is the most important factor, and then eventually enough we want consistency. It will be good to see the second team today, which is the second match, ladies and gentlemen. For a lot of people that didn't know, there is a game 2. It's behind closed doors, but they will be telecasting on the Fifth Stand app. So if you've got the Fifth Stand app, then you should be. I don't know whether it's available everywhere. I do know that it's available in Australia. I think it is available everywhere. There's a whole heap of list of countries that it's coming to. So I'm pretty sure it should cover most of them. And I think if you can't also get it through the Fifth Stand app, I believe Udinese TV. So search up the YouTube channel Udinese TV. I think they might show that as well, which is great. Nearly 50 of you guys are live already. Smash the like button as you guys are coming through. Hopefully Broja scores. Yeah, I'm very keen to see how Ampadu Broja is going to play. He gets his first opportunity to play for Chelsea Football Club in this pre-season, and I'm keen to see what he brings. He's got a big opportunity to be part of the squad and perhaps be a very important part of the squad as well. Digital Film Reviews, good to see you, my man. Hope Billy gets another run. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that Billy Gilmour and Callum, they're both in the bench. I probably thought maybe they'll get a start, but then again, you need to give starts for other players as well in terms of Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek. So, look, we just got a lot of players. It's very difficult to give every single one of them starts, but they're in the bench, and I hope Billy gets a little bit more game time than yesterday. I think yesterday, whatever little minutes that he got, he looked fairly neat in that, so which was good. Where can I watch the game? Fifth Stand app, Aaron Budu, if you wanna watch it. And also, I believe Udinese TV has it as well. Symphony Armada isn't the game behind closed doors? Yes, it is, but Fifth Stand app is telecasting it. G11W, big up. Hello, Miz. Hello to you as well. Surfs, big up to you as well, my man. Tando, if your country is not listed for Chelsea, then you can use VPN. Yeah, you can use VPN. And as I said, I think Udinese TV is also showing that as well. Bonolo, good to see you. Big up, everyone. Big up to you as well, Bonolo. Blood, is Broja in the first team lineup? Let's have a look at the lineup right now. So this is what the lineup looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Our starting team against Udinese 11 this morning. So it's Chelsea 11 versus Udinese 11 because it is a closed door match. It's not an official friendly match. Kepa to start, Chalobah, Ampadu, Sarr, Loftus-Cheek, Kovacic, Gallagher, Chilwell, Ziyech, Broja, Pulisic. So Broja is starting, which is great. And I'll showcase to you guys the subs. Give me 1 second. I think Nizar had the whole... Yeah, Nizar has the entire... Yeah, here we go. So in the subs, we've got Bettinelli, Emerson, Gilmour, Kenedy, Hudson-Odoi, Vale. So all the players that got some minutes off the bench, they're in the bench again, and hoping this time around they get a bit more time. But nonetheless, look, the starting 11, they need minutes as well. I believe it's a back three. Once again, Chalobah, Ampadu, Sarr. So you got Ampadu in the middle, Chalobah, RCB, Sarr as LCB. I think this is probably what we are going to start seeing in the coming up season as backups. Whether Azpilicueta goes or not, I think Koulibaly will be at LCB. We'll see the Azpilicueta situation. I think Chalobah should really fight his level best to make sure he can start. He has to obviously improve his game as well a little bit and cut down those mistakes. I think there's a great player in Chalobah. In the double pivot, I believe it's going to be Loftus-Cheek and Kovacic. So they'll in tandem. Basically, Loftus-Cheek will have to emulate what Kante did. That's the role that we're looking for in Loftus-Cheek. And Kovacic will be more or less that Jorginho kind of a role, but he will look to advance at times. Or we could possibly see Kovacic and Gallagher in the middle, and then Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back. Actually, that could be more of a situation. Knowing that Loftus-Cheek played as a right wing back last season a couple of times, you could possibly see Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back in this particular match. Chilwell as a left wing back. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Gallagher and Kovacic. You're going to see Gallagher doing that Kante role, and Kovacic obviously being that Jorginho-esque sort of role, but obviously adding his touch to it. You're going to see Loftus-Cheek as right wing back, Chilwell left wing back. Good to see Chilwell back. I really want to see how his match fitness, match sharpness, obviously coming off an injury, which will be interesting. Ziyech is probably going to be where Havertz played yesterday. Christian Pulisic is probably going to play where Mount was on the left side and Ampadu up front. Now, Ampadu to do what Sterling did, I don't expect him to do that. Sterling is just a sensational player, but I'll be keen to see how Pulisic and Ziyech links up with Ampadu, which will be interesting. Match link, Odin, you can watch it from the Fifth Stand app, or you can also watch it from Udinese TV as well. Apparently, they will showcase that as well. Loftus-Cheek wingback, yeah, you're right. Loftus-Cheek is most likely wingback. Don't be surprised if Gallagher is over there as well. So I personally think it's going to be Loftus-Cheek. Abdul Razak Timo leaving. Yep, it is getting serious. Fabrizio Romano tweeting. Nothing advanced yet, but there is conversations with Leipzig. He's probably going to take a 50% pay cut, which, do you know what? Timo, for your own sake, you probably need to take that 50% pay cut, so that you can get that move to Leipzig, because no one's going to be able to afford the 272k. So, will you be streaming the match? I don't think I'm allowed, man. I just don't want to get my channel cancelled, so I can't be streaming the game, man. I can guide you guys where you can watch it. I can watch it from the Fifth Stand app. If you guys can watch it from there as well, check if it's available. If not, some people have said that you can use VPN. Or if not, you can watch it through YouTube as well. I think Udinese TV will have that. I just don't want to take the risk and stream it. Show the pictures. I just don't want my channel to be cancelled. So, I'll see if there's... And you can also try and see if whether Twitter or Facebook have it as well. I think they'll probably have it. Whenever it's medical issues, 90% of the players are leaving. It's rarely injury. Exactly. This is why I was a bit worried about Ampadu Broja as well. Ampadu Broja, I think, had an injury, but I was a bit concerned that he flew back. Maybe he was signing for West Ham. I was very, very worried. So, good thing that Ampadu Broja is not going. But yeah, this whole thing about Timo Werner being injured, I don't think so, man. I think at the end of the day, there is something happening behind the scenes. And look, as I said, for both parties, this needs to happen. I feel like Broja is going to surprise us, Miz. I hope he does, blood. I hope he does. He needs to surprise us. He's probably got the best pathway to first team. There's literally no one out there that is challenging him for that number 9. Chelsea Football Club doesn't have a number 9. So, Ampadu Broja, that position is there for you to take complete control of. It's not the same for people like Billy Gilmour or Conor Gallagher or other players who find it very difficult to crack into the Chelsea team. You, my man, Broja, you got a clear path. It's now up to you what you do with it. If you perform, Chelsea number 9 position is there for you to take. Any transfer news, PNG? The only transfer news at the moment is Timo Werner. I don't see any incomings at the moment. There's no solid rumors either. There's Wesley Fofana, but nothing really advanced that I can tell of. Where can I watch the match? I'm in the US. Fifth Stand app. Okay, Fifth Stand app might not be available. The match might not be available for you. Let's see. Um, let's see where it's available. I think the homepage over here did show that. See if I can just line up latest. How I can watch. See, this is where, okay, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Yeah, so it's not available in the United States. Ah, man, you're gonna have to use VPN, man. VPN it, if you can. Hey, Miz, any transfer news update? Anko, unfortunately not. It's just Timo Werner who's looking to possibly leave. That's the only thing that's going on at the moment. Um, you can watch it on Chelsea website, I believe. Yeah, okay. I think the Chelsea website should have it, right? This is the website, obviously. Live Udinese Chelsea. I think they should be able to. If I just don't want to get in trouble, man. Yeah, they're actually going to show it live in the website. So if you guys want to watch it from the website, you can probably see it from the website. As you can see, me pulling an all-nighter to watch Malang Sarr play. The dedication to Chelsea is unmatched. Where are you from, by the way, Scubs? Let me know. Let me know where you're from. Yeah, it's not available in America on the site. I'm just worried if I telecast it on my channel. Like, can I actually telecast it? No one really has the. This is a closed match. Like, no one really has the rights for this. Will I be in trouble if I was to share this particular stream on here? Would I actually be in trouble? Share the link in the chat, Miz. Okay, here's the link. Here's the link for the match. I don't know whether I'm going to be in trouble. Nah, don't risk it. Yeah. I just don't want to risk it, man. Copyright, maybe. Yeah, Miz, don't risk it. Don't risk it. Just caution. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't want to risk it, man. Just in case. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, I'll get my whole channel cancelled. It'll just be, yeah, just, I don't want to take that risk, man. Royston, don't risk it. You're right, man. Is the match being played in the stadium or training ground? It's played in the training ground, I think. I believe it's played in the training ground. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's in the training ground. Yeah. But yeah, coming back to this, yeah, you're right, man. Don't risk a challenge from Alexa. Yeah, exactly. Don't risk it from Alexa. Hamis, do you think Zaha would be a decent option? I think definitely Zaha would be a very good option, man. But we're running out of time. Like, the Premier League season is just about to start, and we need to give enough time for Crystal Palace to find a replacement. And Zaha is a big player for them. So a player like Zaha, we need to move immediately. We can't be waiting around because Crystal Palace won't sell him if we wait too long. I don't know, man. I'm a bit worried how many players we're actually going to be able to bring in, but we definitely need. Realistically, I don't know which defender is actually going to come. Right now, if I look at players that are ready to come through, I think I'd go for Memphis Depay up front because Barcelona is looking to sell Memphis Depay. I'd take Memphis Depay, who would be very good competition for Kai Havertz, Ampadu Broja. I think he can do similar things like Sterling has done. So Memphis Depay is one I would take. I would take Frankie de Jong in midfield. I really would. I think players like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ross Barkley, they can make way for Frankie de Jong. I think a midfield combination a Kovacic, Kante, I think that would be very, very good. That combination. So I'll definitely take Frankie De Jong. In defense, I'm not quite sure who's available. As much as I'd like Zaha, yeah, I don't know if that's quite possible. Angel 1968 Abel Miz. Are we happy with Miz? Are you happy with Havertz's form? Look, it's early days. He has to do much better. Like we've already said this. Definitely, I'm not happy, but at the same time, I can't sit here in pre-season and have a massive go at him. Last season, there were patches where he was very good, and then there were patches where he wasn't good. So this season, I need consistency from him. Right now, from the preseason matches that he's had so far, he hasn't been that great. So he really needs to pick up his game. That's my assessment of him at the moment. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. Newcastle just bid for Maddison. Fofana looks unlikely. Seems like Leicester more willing to let go of Maddison. And when they do, no need to say. This is the thing. Wesley Fofana is someone they're not really looking to sell. They are looking. He's got 5 years contract with them, so they're not looking to sell him. They could possibly sell him for. Can you imagine if Wesley Fofana has a top season this season? They could possibly have a big time player in their hand with 4 years to go in their contract. They could demand a lot of money. They're probably going to demand a lot of money anyway. So right now, look, Tielemans is up for grabs. Maddison is up for grabs. They've got other players that they're willing to let go of before they even think about letting go of Wesley Fofana. But if Chelsea Football Club, goes there and puts in a top offer, say around £80 million, that may be difficult for Leicester to ignore. But yeah, for me, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money for a player that's just been recently injured. Cool. Breaking: Brighton have ended discussions with Man City over Marc Cucurella. Wow. We need to look at Marc Cucurella, man. I think Brighton is looking at 50 million. We need to just go out there and bid 50 million, man. I think Man City is not willing to pay 50 million. We need a left-sided player, man. I can't have another season of Alonso. I really cannot have another season of Alonso. And I don't really think Emerson cuts it either. I'll go out there and just spend that money on Marc Cucurella. The players are coming out now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Chelsea and Udinese players coming out. Let's see what happens. See how this match goes. Hemi's last report, Pepe from Arsenal and Ismail Sarr, very good 1v1 players. Yeah. I'm not too convinced with Pepe, if I'm being absolutely honest. Ismail Sarr is not bad, but just, yeah. Ait Nouri from Wolves, Miz, I always rate him, but I saw Ait Nouri 2 seasons ago, and I saw his debut match. I think it was against Southampton, and I was impressed already. I'd definitely take it. Where are you watching? I'm watching from the Chelsea website, actually, directly from the Chelsea website. You can watch it from the app as well. So yeah, Critical, good to see you. Hope this is a good match. I hope it's a good match as well. Hey, Miz, have a link. I can give you the website link. If you guys want the website, I can give you guys that. Here's the link for the match. This is directly from the website, so you can watch them from there. We need to focus what we miss. Another centre back and a striker. Yeah, definitely someone, an attacker. I'm not really sure whether we're going to get a striker. I guess you can consider Memphis Depay as a striker, but he can play anywhere in that front three. I'd really go for Memphis Depay now. I mean, you guys know how I felt about Cristiano Ronaldo as well. I don't think Chelsea Football Club want him. Well, I think Todd Bowley wants him. I think Thomas Tuchel doesn't want him at the end of the day. Back what Thomas Tuchel wants. And defender is difficult. Who's available? That's the thing. Who's available? Everyone that we wanted kind of either don't want to come or it looks like Not possible. Kovacic is the captain, looks like. Kepa in goalkeeping position. Depay or Zaha. Yep. Come on, Broja. Come on. The website region is locked. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Lock region. Yeah, some of you guys can't watch this. I'm watching it. Look, I just don't want to risk by showing it. I'm just worried. See if you guys can find something on YouTube. Search up Udinese versus Chelsea training match. Search up Twitter. I'm sure something will be there. Phillips is saying, "Show us, please." I don't want to take the risk, Phillips, man. I'm sorry, man. I'll lose my channel, and I just can't do that. What do you mean by game two? Game one was yesterday, so this is game two. Okay, match is about to start. And we've now kicked off. Udinese Calcio. Kovacic. Right wing back is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as predicted. Ziyech loses the ball. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Malangsa goes to his right to Chalobah. Chalobah puts a nice ball through to the half space, and Ziyech puts the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek goes back. Nice ball through. Ziyech in the box. Chilwell. Oh, Chilwell was right bang inside the box in the middle. Nice shot. Malangsa goes back to Kepa. Malangsa now. Goes back to Ampadu. Ampadu to Chalobah. Chalobah again, nice ball in that half space to find Ziyech. Ziyech finds the ball to Kovacic. Kovacic driving through. Oh, just couldn't give the ball away to Broja. Ruben Loftus-Cheek wins the ball back. Ziyech. Ziyech tries to whip in across from that right side. And Udinese sees the danger through. Ampadu goes back to Kepa. Oh, nice drop of shoulder from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Puts a ball through to Ampadu Broja. That was hit a bit too hard, though. Broja's touch takes it out for a goal kick. There you go, guys. Guys, type in Chelsea versus Udinese training match on YouTube. Hopefully you'll find it. Type in that. Thank you, Devin. Thank you for that. Throw in for Udinese. Udinese goalkeeper spreads it out to the left side. Udinese building from the back now. Chelsea not looking to press at this time, but a formation with three up top and then four in the middle. There we go. Bit of pressure applied that time from Chalobah, and then he goes out for a throw-in. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to take the throw-in to Chalobah. Chalobah now goes to Ampadu. Ampadu spreads it out wide for Malangsa. Gallagher nicely won. Kovacic takes control of the midfield, passes it out to Chalobah. Chalobah puts the ball through to Ziyech. Sorry, that was Ziyech. Was that Ziyech? Yeah, it was Ziyech. But Ziyech was unable to control that time. That was offside anyway. Yeah, it was offside. 250 of you guys are live right now. Make sure you smash the like button. Nicky C, I hope Pulisic gets back the form of his first season. Yeah, well, it was only the post lockdown. That's even the first season. It wasn't the greatest until the post lockdown. Project Restart is where he absolutely annihilated it. Anyone got link to the stream? Jimmy's saying I cannot find it on YouTube. Devin, can you please provide the link from YouTube? So if you've got it in YouTube, can you please provide the link to the live chat? That'd be much appreciated, man. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. Udinese versus Chelsea live stream. Yeah, I found it. I'm gonna share it with you guys. I found it on Twitter. So here's the match on Twitter. There you go, guys. Check out that link. That's from Twitter. You can watch it there. Udinese, they're through. Come on, Ampadu. Out wide. And the shot goes over the top. Just for a moment, we got opened up. Yeah, it was a wild shot. He didn't even connect it properly, that's why. Okay, Chilwell. Malang Sarr. You got a double pivot of Kovacic and Gallagher. Nice long ball from Ampadu that time. Finding Ampadu Broja. Broja stopped that ball, my man. Ziyech lays it off to Ziyech. Ziyech into the box. Ziyech lays it off to Gallagher, who hits it for a 6. He had quite a lot of pressure there, though. So Gallagher more or less is playing as a left-sided midfield, and then Kovacic is on the right of that pivot. That was a nice little layoff from Ziyech to Gallagher. Gallagher needed to connect well. Ampadu finding Gallagher. Gallagher, the deepest midfielder at the moment. Malang Sarr goes to Ben Chilwell. Chilwell finds Ampadu in the middle again. Ampadu goes towards Chalobah. Chalobah's been very good this game. He's been looking for more progressive passes, trying to look at those passes through that half space. Ampadu. Kovacic, back to Ampadu. Malang Sarr. Ben Chilwell. Gallagher. Back to Malang Sarr. Ampadu. Patient build up here. Ampadu goes long. Can you find Chilwell? It's a bit too long for Chilwell. I think Chilwell, once he gets his match sharpness, that fitness back, I think he will be able to chase down those long balls. I think at the moment the match sharpness is lacking, which is 100% understandable. Absolutely understandable. Blood, we need Sarr on loan him out. We need to sell Sarr or loan him out. Yeah, man, look. Yeah, you know my feelings towards Malang Sarr since last season. I don't think he's, even as a backup, yeah, we need better quality. Do you know what I mean? We need better quality. But someone like Thomas Tuchel actually rates him. So look, I don't know whether we're going to be able to get another CB, because it's very difficult to buy any other CBs at the moment. This is what we may need to rely upon. Yeah. Christian Pulisic linking up with Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell Oh, that's a foul on Christian Pulisic. Come on, man. He absolutely just barged him over. Come on, man. Bro, Chilwell tore his ACL. He may never be the same. So, yeah, look, we'll see. Obviously, there is a doubt about that. He could possibly never find that same rhythm, but let's hope. Let's hope that he does, man. So, for our sake, that he does. For his sake as well, if I'm being honest. Why is Chelsea not trying to buy a player? I think Chelsea are trying to buy a player. It's just this window, I don't know, man. We need to maybe showcase our football so that players getting interested. For some reason, there's a lot of players that are not interested with our project. That's the feeling that I get. They're choosing Barcelona over us, a lot of them. Some of them are very difficult. Some of them want to go to Bayern Munich. Some of them have long contracts where their clubs don't want to sell them. And also, I guess new owners just building new relationships. It's going to take a bit of time, man. I can't blame anyone. Honestly, I can't. If anything, maybe Thomas Tuchel, I'm just concerned about his pull. I really thought maybe he has that pull, but I think it's safe to say, yeah, Thomas Tuchel's pull probably is not as great as we think. But look, hopefully it improves, man. Hopefully it improves. FZ City Miss Christian Falk said Chelsea want De Jong if Kante don't sign a new deal 2 hours ago. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, look, I think Kante is going to sign a new contract. The way Thomas Tuchel talks about N'Golo Kante, there is no way we're going to let go of Kante. Like, he would definitely want Kante to sign a new contract. Kovacic, Gallagher goes out wide to Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell, nice 1-2. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That sharpness with Ben Chilwell, that 1-2. It's going to be difficult. Udinese kicks it out for a corner for Chelsea at the moment. 0.44 Miz. I can't wait for a DOF. Need a right wing. Here, so and so from a bottom of half French team, 10 million. Here is so and oh, is I can't wait for a DOF. Need a right wing. Here is so and so from a bottom half French. I don't even understand. 0.44, to be honest. Almost goal. Chelsea. Oh, good header. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. The Udinese goalkeeper. Everyone that's asking for link to the game, it's literally on Twitter. I've shared it a moment ago. Check out the chat previously. I'll share it again. I can't see it being available. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll share it one more time, man. For everyone else, here's the link to the game. There you go. Enjoy. Can you please switch to live stream? I can't, man. I'll get in trouble. I simply cannot do that. I'll lose my channel. Nice ball through. Just hit a bit too hard by Kovacic at that time for Hakim Ziyech. Haven't really seen after 13 minutes. Armando Broja needs to get a little bit more involved. He needs to at times maybe drop a little bit deep and just link up a little bit. Right now, I haven't seen too much from him. If the ball's not coming to you, sometimes maybe go towards it just to feel for the game. There's no point in just, I suppose, staying static up front. Kovacic. Gallagher, back to Kovacic. Hakim Ziyech. See Hakim Ziyech dropping into midfield? You just got to do that and give another option at times. Ben Chilwell. Ampadu. Nice. The aim is in Udinese's half at the moment. All the players are in Udinese's half. Oh no, Malang gives the ball away. No, Malang. Oh no. Oh, Malang Sarr, what you doing, man? And now he's out of position. Wow. Wow. Malang Sarr, man. What was that? Passed it straight to the opposition attacker, and then they went for a counter attack. Luckily, this is Udinese's second string team as well and didn't hurt us. Naz and I can't keep watching Sarr for fraud watch because I haven't seen them. Evza to the air, man. Malang Sarr needs to go, man. Ampadu to Chalobah. Chalobah, nice ball. Yes, that half space again. Chalobah was looking for, but it's been intercepted. He was trying to find Ampadu Broja there. You can see the big difference from yesterday's game and today's game. You can tell that these set of players, they're not used to playing with each other. They're not great together either. Yesterday, that was more or less the most strongest team you can probably expect. Obviously, Kovacic would play in midfield as well in tandem with Jorginho or Kante. So, don't ever think that Kovacic belongs in this group. No way. Kovacic belongs in the first group. But you can see the distinct difference between the way we were tactically playing yesterday and the way we're playing today. I think Sterling obviously makes a big difference. And the back three as well. Malang Sarr already a couple of mistakes. Koulibaly was flawless. This is definitely our reserve team. There's no doubt about that. And I think Ben Chilwell will need to slowly win back his position. I think at the moment it's probably going to be Alonso starting for us. And that's the crazy part. That's why we probably should be looking at a left wing back player. We can't be going into 2022-2023 season with Alonso once again being our front line wing back, because I don't actually think Ben Chilwell is ready as yet. It'll take a bit of time. I agree with you. Feel bad for Kova, how he ended up with this group. Yeah, Kova should have been in yesterday's group, but it is what it is. It's all about match fitness. Gallagher with the ball. Ben Chilwell. Yeah, Ben Chilwell just lacks that speed. As I keep saying, it's understandable. He's not going to be sharp as yet. It's going to take a bit of time for Ben Chilwell to get sharp. Ziyech. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, back to Ziyech. Ziyech goes for the cross, and he finds Ben Chilwell nicely into the box. Gallagher, this is your chance. Oh, what a shot. Oh, well saved. Gallagher, well done, mate. Good stuff there. Good play there. Nice switch of play from Ziyech from that right side, whipping it across, finding Chilwell very high up. Chilwell then lays it off to Gallagher. Gallagher inside the box, turns, then takes the shot, and very well saved by Udinese. Gallagher is not shy to take a shot, which is good. You should be. That's the way to score. You got to shoot to score. Oh, header by Malang Sarr that time, hitting the side netting. Yeah, good shot, Connor. Great shot. Nice shot. Live broadcast of the Chelsea and Udinese match today. This is a game for children. Every day I watch this team, the more I'm pissed why we let Hakimi go to PSG. Look, it's not we let him go. The rumor is that Hakimi's wife wanted to go to Paris and live there. And I suppose that's why Hakimi chose PSG. Now, I think PSG paid top money as well, where we probably didn't want to pay that. Udinese playing out from the back. Good defending that time by Broja. By Malang Sarr. Udinese into the box. Kepa well saved. Yeah, bro has been quite at the moment. He has, man. This is what I've been saying 5 minutes ago. I said, Ampadu Broja needs to just get a bit involved. If the ball's not coming to you, you need to at times drop deep a little bit to just feel for the ball, man. Just get involved a little bit. Nice long pass from Gallagher that time to find Ziyech. Is that Ziyech or Ruben Loftus-Cheek? I think that was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Obviously, these players, they're not going to be sharp. These are the match where you just build up your match sharpness. Throwing for Udinese, straight to Ampadu. And then it goes out for a throw-in again. 20 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen, 0-0. Although is saying, share your screen for some seconds, please. All right, maybe for a couple of seconds, I'll just share it. I just can't. Ooh, that was close. There you go. Just some footage. Just can't share too much, man. I don't want to get into trouble. G11W Broja would be better with Sterling and Mount next to him. Yeah, sure, he would, but you still need Broja to be more mobile. At the moment, he's static in that front line. He's just in between the defenders. You've got to have some movement, man. You can't just be. You got to drop. You got to be involved, man. But at the same time, we're not trying to find him either. We're not trying to link up with him. We're not trying to send the ball to him to hold it up. As a 9, you probably need to do all of that. How confident are these players to give the ball to Broja to hold things up? That's probably another question. Christian Pulisic. Ziyech comes to the left side this time. Kovacic. Ampadu. Broja. Chilwell to Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech puts it across that. Oh, that needed a tap in. Dangerous ball through by Hakim Ziyech from that left side. Whips in a low cross, drilled on the carpet. And both Ampadu Broja and Pulisic, I believe, both of them. Christian Pulisic was there. Oh, Ampadu Broja, he missed it, man. That was a tap-in. That was a tap-in for Broja. Oh, Broja, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That's a big miss. Broja missed the sitter. Yep. Broja, Timo Werner 2.0. Look, it's the first match, man. Seriously? Broja is horrible. Wow. Mr. Sitter, look, it's his first game of the preseason and he's also coming back from an injury. So let's see. Hopefully he'll eat up the next opportunity. Ziyech, that was a fantastic cross from Ziyech, man. This is the thing, man. Ziyech doesn't get rewarded for his efforts. And that's why sometimes people don't see, because you don't see his assist counts in the stats, and people think he's rubbish. Nicely done that time from Ziyech to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ziyech again. Ziyech is in full control at the moment. He's playing well. Nicely done from Ziyech once again. Kovacic to Broja. Broja lays it off to Conor Gallagher. Kova. Ampadu, Chalobah. Long pass to Chilwell. Nice. Chilwell puts a cross. Come on. That's not a good cross at all. That's offside anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, the website and app not showing the match in America. I don't know why. I don't really understand it. I don't know why, but yeah. Hudge, Tuchel doesn't know how to get the best out of strikers, only fluid players. Yeah, I mean, in his tenure, he's never had like a player that's static up front. Do you know what I mean? He's never had like a Giroud type of a player. So always has had players that are fluid, because Tuchel wants his front three to interchange. He doesn't want them to just stay in one position. This is why Ziyech was for a moment on the left side. and Pulisic went on the right side. Now Ziyech is back on the right side again. He wants them to be mobile. Oh, ball through. Oh, offside. Whew. Udinese almost had an opportunity. Ziyech is a bad. Don't rewrite history. He's done nothing since he has been here. Rated him at Ajax. We ruined him. He's not a winger. He's a 10 that drifts wide. He definitely doesn't fit this system. There's no doubt about that. But if you play to his strengths, which is far right, give him overlapping fullbacks, give him options when he whips in the inverted crosses. When you give movement to Ziyech, as Ajax was so well known for, Ziyech comes alive. When you expect, what Thomas Tuchel expects from his players up front is the capability of taking your man on, dribble past them, and then whipping across, square the ball and basically look for those sort of goals. But Ziyech is not someone who's going to be able to take his man on. He doesn't have that blistering pace, and he's just never been that type of player. But there's still a lot of benefit with Ziyech. There is still a lot of benefit. But look, the way Tuchel wants to play, it's probably best both Ziyech leaves for his own good and Chelsea Football Club as well. Drinks break, ladies and gentlemen. 453 people watching live, more than 460 right now. Smash the like button, get those likes up to 300 immediately. We're on 90 likes. Let's have the likes to 300 straight away. What do you guys think of the match so far for the people that have been able to watch the match? For me, Armando Broja probably needs to get a bit more involved. He missed a sitter as well. It is the first game for him in this preseason. He has been injured. Christian Pulisic, I've not seen him get too involved. Ziyech is the one who's probably the only attacker that he's been playing really well. Kovacic from midfield is doing good. Gallagher has been doing really well as well. One good shot and looking like in midfield he's quite busy. Chilwell has been very involved as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek probably needs to get a bit more involved on that right side. Link up with Chalobah and Ziyech. And in the back three, I think Chalobah and Ampadu have been standouts, but Malang Sarr not that great. T1, thank you so much for the super chat. 5 subs. We should just keep everyone at this point. I mean, if we can't bring in players, we can't lose players as well. If we can't bring another attacker in, I don't think we should be trying to get rid of Ziyech. Simple as that. Yeah, but bottom line, obviously this is a drastic difference from yesterday's team. This is definitely the B team for Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, there are players that are going to be part of the A team as well. Don't get me wrong. Players like Kovacic should be part of the A team. But besides Kovacic, I think everyone else is probably going to be sort of a rotational player. Are they going to be happy doing that? We'll see. But Kova definitely will be more or less starting a lot of games in tandem with Jorginho and Kante. I think those three will take turns in who starts and what not. Chalobah, Kovacic, Hakim Ziyech on the right side. Back to Chalobah. Nice. Ooh. It's a crazy pass from Ampadu. Goes long, all the way out. Kante was amazing. Kante was superb, along with Sterling. Absolutely superb. Abdul Razak Salam. One counter and Chalobah out of position, go outpaced, and people are worried about Khalidou. Point 44 means, do you think Kovacic should play in the attack over someone like Mount or Havertz? No. I like Kova deeper. He's very valuable deeper. I think when it comes to the final third, Kova, it's not like he's lethal in terms of shooting. And I don't think playing like playing in the final third is really Kovacic's game. I like Kova in the middle of the ground, really opening things up by his driving runs, finding those key passes from that midfield. He's much more valuable to us in that area. We need someone who can help us build up from the back. We need someone um, who can be press resistant from the back. Kova up front, I think, is just going to be wasted. Gallagher and Ziyech just in a bit of a tangle. Ball out to Ziyech. Ziyech lays it off to Gallagher. It's just the ball's just pinging around in that Udinese box. Broja suits counter-attack football. Havertz should play against the low blocks teams. Broja is struggling right now against teams who camp the box. Look, it's his first game, so I don't want to be overly critical, but yeah, Southampton did play a counter-attacking football. Some of his goals were counter-attacking football. There were a couple of goals where, the defense was quite tight and then he broke through the defense and he scored. Header, just over the top that time. Loftus-Cheek with a header that time from the corner. Tammy, Broja, Giroud, Lukaku, Tammy, Tuchel struggles with classic strikers. Yeah. I don't think Thomas Tuchel really likes just, strikers that are, like the genuine number nines. I think he likes attackers that are able to just float around anywhere in that front three. Okay, Christian Pulisic, inside the box. Take your man on, Christian Pulisic. Don't just keep going backwards. Ben Chilwell, whipping across. Oh, come on, man. What was that? Pulisic and Chilwell needed to do a lot more there. Nicely won back by Ampadu. Well done, man. Oh, well done. Ziyech taking his man on. Ziyech is the only attacker that looks like he's got something about him. All the other attackers at the moment, still I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. Christian Pulisic, I'm not convinced. Ball goes all the way to Kepa. Point 44. I'm tired of watching Pulisic. He's like worst show. Hope Vale comes on. Yeah, I would be very keen to see Vale. Really would. Hey guys, I'm watching the game on Chelsea app. It's live there. Yep, it's definitely on Fifth Stand app. It's on the website as well. No Colwell on the bench. I think he's injured, man. I think he's injured. That's probably why. Malang Sarr. Ben Chilwell. Malang Sarr. Chalobah. Ziyech. Come on, Ziyech. That's it. Here we go. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Puts in a nice cross. Defended by Udinese. Christian Pulisic. Take your man on. Chilwell. Nice. Okay. Into the overlap. Oh, Chilwell with the crosses at the moment, just the quality is not there. Gallagher. Chilwell is involved a lot, that's for sure. Christian Pulisic. Goes out for Nice. Ziyech picks it up again. Nicely intercepted that time by Malang Sarr. Oh my God, he loses the ball again. What are you doing? And now he's getting the runaround from the Udinese player. Oh, well done, Malang Sarr. At least you won the ball back. Gallagher picks it up. Kovacic. Kovacic goes, finds Broja. Come on, Broja. Come on. This is your chance. Oh, over the top, Armando. That was a good ball from from Kovacic to Broja, but Broja, that quality. This is the thing. This is the thing. I know this is the first match for Armando Broja, but this is what we need to understand. As much as Armando Broja wants to be a regular at Chelsea Football Club, my man, you got a lot to develop still. You have heaps to develop. You need to calm yourself down. You need to really calm yourself down. And you're going to get minutes for Chelsea Football Club, but off the bench, it's unrealistic for you to think you're going to lead the line for Chelsea Football Club. It really is unrealistic because there's a lot of facets of the game you got to get better. Okay, Udinese now in attack. Nicely closed down that time. Goes out for a corner. Well done by Malang Sarr. Any update about Fofana? Look, the only update is apparently Chelsea's inquiring. It's in inquiry stage. All the powers with Leicester. All the power is with Leicester at the moment. 5 years contract left for Fofana. It's going to cost a hell of a lot of money. Corner coming in for Udinese. Defended. That should be offside, yeah. It's offside. Score is 0-0 still. It's still 0-0. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but Broja and Batshuayi still have goals in them, in my opinion. Look, Broja is someone who's a quality player. It's unrealistic, in my opinion, that he's going to get regular minutes. Another great ball, this time from Malang Sarr. Ziyech, over the top, Ziyech. That was a great long ball that time from Malang Sarr. And putting Ziyech through with his left as well. Ziyech needed to hit the target, man, at least. Yeah, Batshuayi is someone. Why should I still stay patient with Batshuayi? How many seasons have we had Batshuayi in Chelsea Football Club? Why should I be patient with him, man? It's time to move on from Batshuayi. He really isn't someone we need to deal with. We need to look to sell him. Broja is someone I want to be patient with, but I think Broja's aspirations of starting regularly, he needs to calm down. There's a lot of development that he still needs to do. Christian Pulisic pressing. Nice. Gallagher wins the ball there. Chilwell goes back. Ampadu goes to Chalobah. Chalobah, push up, man. See, this is the thing. Our centre-backs, come on, drive the ball forward. You've got acres of space in front of you. Malang Sarr. Conor Gallagher. Chilwell. Pulisic, you need to be able to hold the ball and turn a defender at times. No good in just be able to just take the ball and then pass it backwards. This is the big difference between Sterling and Pulisic at the moment. Sterling, he gets the ball, he looks to turn his body and turn the defender and then, drive the ball forward. Creates chaos. But Pulisic, look, now he's again into the space. He's just not able to take his man on. Puts in a nice, decent cross, but yeah. Akim, you can watch it from the Fifth Stand app, or you can also watch it from the website, Chelsea website. To everyone that wants to know where can I watch the match, Chelsea website, Fifth Stand app. It may not be available. Well, I think it's definitely not available for American regions. So if you live over there, it's not available for you, but you can still try and find it on YouTube. Nice press. Conor Gallagher, that's a foul. Surely, yes. Oh, what? 39, nearly 40 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Yeah, 100% right, man. Reginald. Sterling is the difference between Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi. At least Sterling tries to beat his man. That's the thing, man. As I keep saying, if you want to be a Thomas Tuchel attacker, you need to be able to take your man on and beat them. And right now, Callum Hudson-Odoi or Pulisic just not capable, incapable. Oh, you're through, Broja? Oh, what a shot saved by the goalkeeper. That time it was pretty good. Unlucky, Armando Broja. Nice ball through, and then Broja was there, but the shot saved. Shot saved that time. Oh, nice long ball again, but Kovacic put that ball through to Broja nicely, and Broja was through. Oh, it's well saved by the goalkeeper. Adam, the score is 0-0. Conor Gallagher to take the corner. Chelsea corner right now. Ooh. Ampadu. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, just tried to take his man on, but he was not successful there. Ziyech, well done. Good pressure, but it's foul. See, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a wingback over there, he was trying to take his man on. It was the right idea, just could not execute it. A bit of injury at the moment. I'm just going to share quickly, just for a couple of seconds, some footage. I won't keep it for too long. It's well saved that time. Miz, please pin the comments with the live match link. I mean, which one should I pin? Like, there's so many. There's links from YouTube, there's links from Twitter, there's the website, people just need to do a bit of research, man. "43 minutes gone, nearly 44 minutes gone." Conor Gallagher. Kovacic. Now this time Hakim Ziyech is on the left. now. Hakim Ziyech from the left side. Trying to create an overload, I think, on the left. Ampadu spreads to Chalobah. Chalobah finds Kovacic. Kovacic goes back to Chalobah. Malangsa. Chilwell. Hakim Ziyech. Christian. Pulisic fouled. Chalobah. Kovacic just got the ball in midfield. Christian Pulisic back to Kovacic. Nice through ball. And that's a goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Well done, Ruben. Nice goal, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. See if I can just quickly share this with you guys. I won't take too much. I'll let you guys check out the goal. Nice little chip ball. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek puts it over the keeper. Kovacic with the assist. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek with the goal. Nice. Well done. Excellent stuff. Kovacic has been the standout midfielder. There's no doubt about that. Nicely done, nicely done. Three minutes of added time. I'm happy that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is at least trying to get involved in the match. This is what's, impressed me a lot about Ruben. He's not just sticking out wide in that wing-back position. He is coming into midfield at times. He is trying to overlap. He is trying to enter into the box. He's trying to get involved as much as possible, which is good. This is something that I want Armando Broja to get involved as well. Gallagher has been very good, but I think the standout midfielder for us is Kovacic, no doubt about that. He's everywhere in that midfield, basically marshalling that midfield. I want to see a lot more from Christian Pulisic. I'm not being impressed by Christian Pulisic. He just doesn't want to take his man on, man. Nice ball through. Ruben into the box again, nicely. Oh. Woo. That was well done from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Driving into the box, then squaring the ball. For Broja. Broja was there, but the ball was intercepted by the defender. If it wasn't intercepted, I think Broja would have scored that. And that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Decent workout, but obviously it can be well said that the difference between yesterday's team and today's team is night and day, no doubt about that. For me, standout performers in that particular half, Hakim Ziyech in attack. No doubt he was all over in that attack. Created some really good moments from that right side, whipping in crosses into the left area, entering the box. He had a couple of shots as well. Sometimes he'd be on the left side trying to whip in some crosses. There was an opportunity, he put it on the plate for Armando Broja, who missed the sitter. He should have got an assist. Hakim Ziyech. So in attack, I think Ziyech definitely stand out. Armando Broja, he's missed a sitter, and then he missed another two more. But look, it is his first game. You want to be able to convert at least one. Look at this. Jay Ziyech, are you kidding? No, Ziyech was rubbish, wasn't he, Jay? You must be trolling. You must be trolling. If you don't think Ziyech played well from the attacking standpoint, I don't know what game you're watching. Broja, he needs to. I can understand if you miss a sitter in your first game in the preseason, but at least take a hold of the second chance or the third chance. So now he's had 3 chances and he's not been able to put anything away. Christian Pulisic, I've not been impressed one bit. Every time he gets the ball, he seems to put the ball away. Pass the ball away. Pass it back. Vale, thank you so much for the super chat. Broja has better hold up than Kai. Frustrated with unable to play through the middle. Sarr looks dead. Chilwell, Ruben Loftus-Cheek grew. Midfield is too open. Yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek definitely grew. Kovacic was the standout midfielder. No doubts about that. Kovacic was the standout for me. Yeah. Ziyech, Ampadu, Kova. Ampadu in defense has been doing well. Chalobah has been doing well as well. Kova definitely the standout. Conor Gallagher hasn't been bad either. I think Conor Gallagher has been very busy. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I think, grew in, as Valan said, he grew into that match. Samuel, your bias has been heavily influencing. What are you talking about, man? Samuel, you're definitely someone who doesn't watch me on a regular basis. Simple as that. If you think I'm biased towards Ziyech, you're kidding, man. I've been so critical towards him. I would find it very, very funny if you guys actually think Ziyech. Yeah, Ziyech. If you think Ziyech wasn't good in that particular half, I don't know what he's good. If you think Ziyech wasn't good, what do you think about Christian Pulisic? What do you think about Ampadu Broja? Like, seriously, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know where the stats are. I'm not really sure where the. I'm not sure if the stats are available. It's not available in the Chelsea website. Let's see. Yeah, Jensen, I've been saying Ziyech needs to be sold. Like these people who are commenting, they don't watch me. That's the thing. They just come in and they say their 2 words and they leave. Yeah, Mr. Jackson, Ziyech was good. Open your eyes. Like, he put in a pass for Ampadu Broja on the platter. Like he should have got an assist. Pulisic hasn't been good. I'm not even sugarcoating it. All right, let's see what Twitter space is saying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at what everyone is talking about. This is what PYS is saying. Mateo Kovacic is an unbelievable footballer. It's crazy to see how many leaps and bounds his passing ability has taken. That pass to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, man, it was very good. Standout midfielder, Kovacic. No doubt about that. Kovacic and Jorginho have been very direct with their passes lately. It's good to see. I think it's a direct instruction as well. You guys can see the goal here. Kovacic puts the ball through, and then it was a nice dink effort from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Nicely done. Mateo Kovacic is world class. That's the tweet. But yeah, in terms of wing backs, I think Ben Chilwell has been very much involved. But yes, that match sharpness will slowly come through. It will take a bit of time. Malang Sarr's had a couple of mistakes. I don't think he's been that great. There's been bits and pieces where he's been good. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel. What do you think about Ampadu Broja? What do you think about Christian Pulisic? What do you think about the midfield and the game overall so far? If we up the intensity up a bit more, we will be 3-0. Yeah, we had enough chances. Ampadu Broja should have scored at least 2. Broja should have scored 2. And then obviously we scored that goal from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ziyech is the forward who's been most misused by TT. Quality quality player back Tuchel wants to do, man. I mean, if he thinks Ziyech doesn't fit, then let's move him on, which is best for everyone, for Ziyech and for Chelsea Football Club. But Ziyech is a quality player. There's no doubt about that. Ryan, good to see you, my man. Cover always looks good. I can't really remember when the last time he had a poor performance. I think every time he gets injured and when he comes back, that's when he has a bit of an issue. But I think that's with everyone anyway. Cover has been the most consistent for us. He has. He really has. Ghost Valhalla is saying Broja should have scored 3, minimum 2. But yeah, he's had 3 chances. Sarr has been our worst player. Yep, I agree. Sarr definitely has been our worst player. I think after Sarr, it's probably Broja and Pulisic. You'd have to say. Get Pulisic out, man. I don't know what he's doing. See, the thing with Christian Pulisic is this is the vast difference. Like I rate Christian Pulisic as a winger. So I look at him as a winger. He is a winger. You look at what Christian Pulisic does, and you look at someone like Sterling, it's night and day, man. Every time Christian Pulisic gets the ball, his first instinct is to pass it back. He doesn't want to do what Sterling does, which is he gets the ball, Sterling sometimes turns the defenders and takes the man on and then drives. He looks to drive into space, whereas Pulisic, he's not capable of taking the player on. And I know this is pre-season, but this was an issue last season as well. So I'm not just saying from today's point of view, Christian Pulisic's issue has been like that for a little while. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. Like what I've seen, Broja, Kai couldn't score in 4. Yeah, look, it's probably not worthwhile comparing these two. Like, both of them are not scoring. I mean, look, I'd rather give Broja a bit more time. This is his first game with Chelsea Football Club, but I think we need to humble ourselves as well. There's a lot of development that still needs to happen with Armando Broja. I don't want to put Armando Broja to start. I think right now, if I was to say what is the team sort of tactically that I would prefer yesterday's. I'd rather have Sterling as a false 9 for the time being and have Havertz and Mount as the runners. I don't want to have Broja up front with Sterling as a left winger and Mount as a right winger. I think Mount on the left side is far better as opposed to on the right. He can definitely do a very good job on the right. I think that's too much pressure on Broja to be up front, man. That's just my personal take on it. But I definitely want to see Broja off the bench. I completely believe in Armando Broja's capabilities and his skill set. It's just I'm not someone who's willing to put him as a starter week in, week out, every single Chelsea game. Up the Chelsea, yeah, Pulisic's dribble is gone. What stops Pulisic? Got everything in his locker is a mental thing. It has to be. It has to be mentality. I think it has to be mentality. Sterling finishing isn't any different. Yeah, look, yeah, Sterling finishing is still a concern, but all the other facets of Sterling game is very, very effective for us. Indian Keanu, we created the 3rd most chances in the league last year. I hope we improve our end product in desperate needs for transfer. I'm loving this Loftus-Cheek right wing-back free roam role. In regards to left CB role, I think Chilwell has a battle with Emerson for that LCB role. At the moment, it's Sarr. I don't even think if Emerson is actually going to be a regular LCB. It's going to be Koulibaly and then it's going to be Sarr. So Emerson is probably someone's going to get sacrificed. Either it's Emerson, Alonso. I don't think we're going to be able to keep Alonso and Emerson. If Alonso goes, then Emerson stays, and he's going to be someone who's going to be looked at for the wing-back spot. Emerson, I know, has been playing a lot of games in the LCB position, but he's probably 3rd choice LCB. Koulibaly 1st choice, Malang Sarr 2nd choice, and then it's Emerson. And then you can imagine how far below Chilwell is then, unless you start putting Koulibaly on the right side, which I think he was so comfortable on the left. I wouldn't do that on the right. Clicks, salam is walaikum assalam, my man. Has the game started yet? I just woke up. Yeah, man, half time already. Over 700 people live right now. Smash the like button. Make sure you smash the like button. I just got to change that score line. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Very important. It's Udinese nil, Chelsea 1. Goal scored by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I need to change this score as well. If you've just woken up and you don't know the score, it's Chelsea 1, Udinese nil. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a goal. Kovacic with a very nice assist. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Is the second half started yet? Second half hasn't started as yet. Miz, have you noticed how heavy Chilwell feels? Yeah, man. Look, I have noticed that, but I think it's understandable, man. It's understandable. I think it's going to take a bit of time for him to slowly get that sharpness, that freedom in his movement again. He had an ACL injury, man. It was a heavy injury. It was out most of last season. It was a miracle that he came back right at the end. So it's going to take a bit of time. It's going to. I hope he can find his, that form that he had just prior to being injured. I think that is what I'm more keen to see. Is he actually going to get back to those levels? Very important to see if it ever happens. Liz, what about Pau Torres? Yeah, he's all right. Just when you've been linked with so many other defenders that I wanted Jules Koundé, I wanted Kimpembe, I even wanted De Ligt. De Ligt is a good defender, but when you miss out on all of those, and now Pau Torres, like Pau Torres is a very good defender. It's just he's a left-footed player, so I'm looking for a right. That's why the Wesley Fofana situation excites me, but it's probably unrealistic as well. So yeah. His thoughts on Mahale? He can play left wing back or right wing back. He's a very good player. Very good player. I think for a right wing back backup for Reece James, I think definitely makes sense. Chilwell never coming back. Miz ACL ended careers before. It's a toll. I hope it's not, man. I hope he can come back. Um, yeah, I just don't want to rely on Alonso or Emerson, or else we need to go to the market. I mean, Man City are apparently dropping all their interest on of Cucurella. We need to be all over that Cucurella situation. Sai Krishna, means where are you watching the match, bro? From the website. I'm watching it directly from the website. You can catch it on Fifth Stand. You can catch it on Twitter. You can catch it on Facebook. You can catch it on YouTube. All you got to do is just type Udinese versus Chelsea live stream. Still, second half hasn't started as yet. But tell me, we are buying Ronaldo or not, please? I don't think we're buying Ronaldo. I would like him. I don't think we're buying him. I think we should go for Memphis Depay. I think Memphis Depay is someone who would fit what Thomas Tuchel wants up front. Clegg Smith, would you have taken Bona Souza? Look, I can't sit here and say that I've watched him a lot, but his stats looks amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's absolutely ripped it apart in that Bundesliga. So, yeah, I'll definitely take him. I mean, you see how involved Alonso was yesterday in so many plays, but that quality lacks at times. There are some times where the quality is good, but then there are other times where the quality is rubbish. And that's what worries me, man, because I don't want to move into a new season again having issues on the left side. And there were so many times Alonso and Mason Mount, they just weren't in the same wavelength. If we had proper quality on that side, then our game on that left side would absolutely light up. So Yeah. I actually want anyone to come now. I actually want anyone to come now because we don't just need world class players, we need players. I would like to see an attacker. I would like to see another midfielder because Kante, Jorginho, and Kovacic, that's the main. But I need another player that's just as good as them with the ball, without the ball. So that's why Frankie de Jong for me was someone, he's available on loan. I would take him, man. I would take him. And he's creative as well. Frankie de Jong from that midfield, he would be like he can play as a 6, as a register. He can play as an 8, be box to box. He can then play as a 10. Like anywhere in that midfield, he can transition. On a loan, yeah, Frankie de Jong, man, Marvo, on a loan, definitely makes sense. Serves is saying Broja has come off. Yeah, here we go. Second half has started, ladies and gentlemen. Broja has come off. Broja subbed off. It's his first 45 minutes, man. So probably reasonable that he only had 45 minutes in his tank. He's had an injury as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek pass intercepted. Who's playing for us up front now? Is that Christian Pulisic now moved into the central position? And Harvey Vale on that left side. Number 20. That's Hudson-Odoi. Okay, Hudson-Odoi is now playing as the middle player. I think Hudson-Odoi is playing as a false 9 now. Chalobah. Ampadu. Gallagher. Back to Ampadu. Ampadu goes to Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr to Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech to Chilwell. Back to Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech whips in across. Doesn't pass the first man. Chalobah. Chalobah, long range shot. Oh. Yeah, looks like Callum Hudson-Odoi has come in for Armando Broja. That's the change. And Callum's playing through the middle, more like what Sterling was trying to do yesterday. Adam Termani, I can't show the game, I'm sorry. Send link. Just type Udinese versus Chelsea, man. Just type Udinese versus Chelsea, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, Twitter. It's showing on the Chelsea website and it's showing on Chelsea Fifth Stand app. Andrew Lee, yeah, just to let some of you all know, you can't watch the game anywhere in North America. Yeah, it's not available in North America, but I'm sure it's available for you guys on YouTube. "49 minutes gone. It's Chelsea 1, Udinese nil, courtesy of a Ruben Loftus-Cheek goal, an assist by Kovacic. Nice pressing there that time by Kovacic. Nicely won by Conor Gallagher. Well done. Well done, Conor. Puts it through to Ziyech. Ziyech, cutting in. Ziyech is fouled. Yes. Foul for Chelsea Football Club. Ray Allen saying why Broja went off. I think this is his first preseason game. He's probably not ready to play the entire 90 minutes. And we also need to understand that he was injured. So he's just come back from injury. Let's see who takes this free kick, Ziyech or Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher actually can take free kicks. Oh, Ziyech whips it in. Oh. Offside. Why bring off Broja? Give him a chance. First preseason game, had an injury. This is his first game back from injury. He probably doesn't have more than 45 minutes in his tank. Ampadu on the right of Silva would be nice to see. Yeah, look, Ampadu can play anywhere in that back three. So I would definitely keep Ampadu. He looks very comfortable in that CCB position as well. But I've got no doubt he could possibly play as a right-sided CB, advancing into that midfield area. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Chalobah. Oh, it's just a bit too heavy that time from Kovacic to Gallagher. Udinese this half, they're not playing too bad. That's overhit by Udinese. Okay. Live chat for all the people that are asking for where we're watching. Fifth Stand app, Chelsea website. If you're in the North American region, you're not going to be able to watch it, then try YouTube, try Twitter, try Facebook. Simply type Udinese versus Chelsea live stream, and you'll get plenty of things available. Conor Gallagher. Oh, nice switch. Chalobah now. Nice. Chalobah taking up some really good position as a RCB. I have failed to watch from Fifth Stand app. In that case, my man, try YouTube. Try YouTube, try Twitter, try Facebook. You must be living in that North American zone. It's not available for North American zone. Okay, Chilwell, recovery pace. Let's see. Oh, well done, Chilwell, man. Good recovery. Ball was lost in midfield by someone, and Chilwell tracked back well. That's a foul that time. Play on. Okay, Callum, take your man on. Run. Come on. Attack, Callum. Attack. Quicker. And that burst of pace is not there from Callum, man. That burst of pace. Oh, no. Hakim Ziyech again. Hakim Ziyech again putting that ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. For all the people that thought Hakim Ziyech hasn't been playing well, once again, he's well involved in this attack. From the attacking point of view, he's the only one that's been doing well. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming in now as well. Nice ball through from Hakim Ziyech to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek tripped. Now we have a penalty. Hopefully Hakim Ziyech can put this away. Come on, Ziyech. Should have had an assist in the first half for Ampadu Broja. And for me, he was a standout attacker in the first half. Come on, Ziyech. Nice, good finish. Well done, Ziyech. Well done. 2-0 Chelsea Football Club. Hakim Ziyech scores from the penalty. And it's been a nice workout for Ziyech. Should have had an assist. Really should have had an assist as well. Great pen, yeah. Definitely was a great pen. And the link up between Ziyech and Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been growing in this match. So very, very satisfied. Hopefully Milan get him on perm. Look, if we don't get any new attackers, I don't want him to go. I really don't, because he's got some value in our team. Ziyech always looks angry, man. He just wants the better from himself all the time. Ziyech body language says all he don't want to be there. Yeah, he probably thinks that he's not been valued enough. I've said it. I mean, if we're not going to use him properly and we're not going to use him all the time, then you might as well let go of him. But you don't want to be short on players. Do you know what I mean? Like at the moment, Sterling and Mason Mount are probably the two that are, locked in. After that, it's up for grabs. And if we lose Werner, which looks like we will, we can't be losing Hakim Ziyech as well. There's no Lukaku, which is fine. We've got Sterling. No Timo Werner, which is probably okay because you're going to be able to then give minutes to Ziyech, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi. But then if you don't have Ziyech as well, you're then left with Havertz, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi. It's just I don't think that's good enough. Chelsea will get a replacement for Werner. Who though? Who FZ City? Who will Chelsea get? Oh, nice. It's almost well intercepted by Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher looks like he's just losing that energy. He seems like he's tiring. Once again, I mean, he's a player who hasn't played any 90 minutes, but now we're nearing 60 minutes. He's Looks like he's tiring in that midfield. Looks like a hot day as well, man. Oh, nicely done. Christian Pulisic, take the ball. Come on, Christian. Take him on, Christian. Oh! I think Ziyech with the miss over there. Miss hit it. Yeah, Ziyech missed that. Well done from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, but the defender was there. The defender was there to just distract him a little bit. Yeah. I think Ziyech could have done better. Should have done better. Delafield would have been an option a few years ago, maybe a few years ago. Right now, I don't think Delafield is an option. Delafield for Watford was very good, man. Oh, why didn't Kepa come up to take that? Nice. Nicely stopped that time by Kepa. Ishan, bad boy Badra in the house. Ishan, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I was out. I'm sorry. I was out.
It's all right,
some
bro.
work. I'm back. And what's happening? How is it 2-0?
2-0 Chelsea. Goal from Ruben
One is
Loftus-Cheek.
Hakim Ziyech penalty that I was watching.
Yeah, and the other one was Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah. Oh, right. Loftus-Cheek. So how are we playing today, miss?
Look, I mean, obviously big difference from yesterday. This is the second team. This is the B team. We're not going to be expecting the same level, but it's been okay. There's been some good performances. Kovacic has been a standout midfielder, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Malangsa in defense, I don't think has been good. In defense, probably Ampadu and Chalobah has been very, very good. Kepa hasn't really had much to do. And in attack, for me, it's really Ziyech and Ruben Loftus-Cheek now slowly coming into the match. Obviously scored that goal. And he just got that penalty as well, which Ziyech set up. Ziyech should have got an assist in the first half from Armando Broja. Armando Broja probably should have scored 2 minimum, but there was 3 chances that he missed.
And he missed
One was
all?
a sitter. Yeah, he missed all. One was a sitter from Ziyech. Ziyech put it on the plate. But look, it is Broja's first match. It would have been good if he was able to put at least one away. This is why I think Armando Broja, for me, Ishan, I've said, look, keep him in the team, but he's not a regular starter. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, well done. Able to take his man on there. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in that wing-back position has been very good, man. He really has been.
Yeah.
So, yeah. T1, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, go on,
miss. No. Go with this.
Okay, T1, thank you so much for the super chat. Someone pointed out that our academy plays a different style to our first team, which impacts the progression to first team. City, same style across. I think this is something that Thomas Tuchel and the coaching staff will need to start considering, that you have to have the same philosophy all throughout the levels. From grassroots Chelsea to all the way up, we need to play the same sort of football. Which is right.
Yeah.
Ryan Mose, I'll definitely make you a mod. I think it's time. I'm going to make you a mod. Just, do what you need to do, man. If you see any people acting up, do that. Hey, Ishan, how much of the match have you watched?
Yes, I've watched your stream. I was watching since 45 minutes.
Okay.
I was in the cab back to my home, so I was listening to you since 45 minutes and also watching the match simultaneously.
Nice, bro.
But then, apart from that, first half I did not watch, but second half, I think so. I've watched and also listened to what you had to say, so I've got a clarity on how we're playing in the second half. But then, when you're saying that Armando Broja missed a lot of opportunities, probably it's a good thing that I didn't watch first half, because I don't like to see that.
I know you're a fan of Amanda Broja. I mean, I'm a fan of Amanda Broja as well. I would have liked him to at least convert one of those chances. Um,
Yeah,
the sitter,
yeah, no, definitely.
yeah,
I think so. It's a huge. I don't know how you take things in terms of chances, but for me, as far as I'm concerned, it becomes a huge turn off for me. Whenever players miss sitters, you know what I mean. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So if
yeah,
you're a player like Mohamed Salah caliber, or Sadio Mane or De Bruyne caliber, if you miss 1 out of 5, 6, 10, that makes sense. But then if you're playing in this Premier League level where you gotta perform every single game without any sort of mistakes, you gotta take your chances, man. You're not gonna get uh, most chances like that, and if you don't take it, it's going to be difficult for you, especially in the big games.
exactly, man, exactly. Especially when it's a sitter, man. You want to be able to put away the sitter, man. I can
Yeah,
understand if there's um, other chances that you get, which obviously this is your first game in the preseason and you just coming back from an injury as well. But when it's on the plate, Ishan, like literally
yeah,
Hakim Ziyech put it on the plate. It
yeah,
was an
yeah.
open, like all he had to do was just tap it and he completely missed the shot. He missed, like he
100,
didn't even connect and the ball just went.
100.
So, and you know what? For someone like Hakim Ziyech, is important as well to get those assists. Like he needs to have the numbers in the board.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
he misses
100%.
out on an assist as well. Amanda Broja misses out on a goal. Yeah,
Because
it's
you've seen
just
it. You've seen the last season the way we struggled. I mean, we've reached probably every single finals of the domestic cup. We've gone to the Carabao Cup finals, FA Cup finals, and I don't know how many finals did we play in the last 4 or 5 years. These are the situations where we are lagging behind, not taking chances in the both hands. You're not gonna get a lot of chances in uh, all of the games. You gotta take when it's on the plate. You gotta take it, or else you gotta lose big games, just like the way we lost Carabao Cup finals last season and also the FA Cup finals. You know what I mean? So you gotta take these chances at least, and it's highly expected because you're playing at the Chelsea Football Club.
100%, man. I mean, Ishan, for Armando Broja, it's all about capitalizing on the chances.
Yeah,
Today, look, I get it, you can miss, but when you have three chances, you got to put one away. Even in your preseason, you got to be able to put one away because what's the manager meant to do? Like, if you say that, oh, Armando Broja needs more chances, how's the manager going to base that on? You know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. Miss thoughts on Conor Gallagher? I mean, the role that we like to speak. Has he fulfilled it today?
Um, Not to my complete liking. He hasn't been bad either. Thing I
Yeah.
like about Conor Gallagher is Ishan. He's busy, man. Like he's not lazy player. Like he really runs around, shows a lot of intensity, energy, and he tries very hard. And there was a couple of times where he got into some tasty positions in the box. There was a shot that he took in the first half,
Yeah.
but I think Conor Gallagher will need to understand how Chelsea Football Club plays. He needs to understand the game that Kante had last night. He needs to understand what Kovacic does. Learn, and eventually enough, once you keep learning, you may become that starting player for Chelsea. I think it's
Yeah.
I think he needs to humble himself that this isn't Crystal Palace. This isn't West Brom. This is Chelsea
Yeah.
Football Club. So I'm okay for Conor Gallagher to come off the bench, man, and keep learning, and hopefully he can pick up those skills because
Yeah.
it's very important. It's very important he picks up those skills. Our midfielders, they're very technical, very, very good on the ball, and he needs to be like that as well. Look, no doubt Conor Gallagher will have goals, but he needs to improve all the other aspects of the game as well.
Yeah. So you think he's going to be fine? Yeah.
I don't think he's going to start for us regularly, man. If
Yeah.
Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic are fit, I don't think Gallagher will get a start, but
So, Miss, regarding
he will
Gallagher,
get the opportunity.
you've seen the level, yeah, of Gallagher that he's given in the Crystal Palace last season. You've seen
Mm.
that level of Conor Gallagher. What's your expectations from him?
My expectations from him this season is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is doing well as a right wing back. Honestly, he's playing really well as a right wing back because he's playing more as a right mid. My expectation for Conor Gallagher, really, Ishan, is you've got to be able to improve your ball playing ability a lot more, and you've got to look for goals from midfield. I think that's the biggest thing that will set him apart from other midfielders that we have, because Jorginho is not a goal scorer. Kovacic is not a goal scorer, not really a goal scorer. Kante can score, but not really known for his goal scoring. Gallagher will have to emulate his game like Mason Mount. He'll have to produce goals. He'll have to produce assists. If he can do that, Ishan, and then get better with his ball playing ability, that's my expectation.
So do you envy him more in the inside forward rather than in a double pivot?
I think if we play with the back three, he's going to have to play in a double pivot, because I don't think he's an inside. I know he likes to play more advanced. He did that for Crystal Palace. But as an inside forward, Ishan, you need players like, again, Ruben Loftus-Cheek through this time. Oh, man, Kenedy.
That was a very good build-up.
That was very good build-up. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is playing brilliantly now. He's playing well. Ishan, going back to the inside forwards, what does our inside forwards need to do? They've got to be very good in the half space. They've got to be able to turn, look up and drive much like Sterling. And they got to have very good finishing. Conor Gallagher has probably good finishing. He can definitely score goals. But is he good on the half turn? Is he good on those areas where he can turn and burst into pace and run past? Is he good 1v1? That's
probably
why
not.
That's why he's going to have to get used to playing in the pivot. He's going to have to play with the Jorginho who stays back, and he's going to have to be box to box. If he does play as an inside forward, Ishan, he will have to tuck into midfield. He will have to make it a midfield 3. He'll have to come into the midfield area. Do you know what I mean? Much like what Mason Mount does anyway. Mason Mount, when he plays as an inside forward, he comes into midfield areas. You saw what Mason and Kai Havertz did. They were up there, but when Sterling was up, they were more tucked in, and when Sterling came into a little bit more deeper area, dropping in, then you saw Mount and Havertz bomb up. So you remember that goal against Club America? Mason Mount scored that from midfield on that left side.
100%.
So Conor Gallagher will have to do similar things. Look, it's not going to be an easy integration. Conor Gallagher, if people think he's going to be starting every single match, it's not going to happen like that. He's going to have to keep learning and developing, and eventually enough, if he develops nicely, he'll start seeing starts, basically. Great, Ahian. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Much appreciated. What's your thoughts on Conor Gallagher, Ishan?
So, Miz, I think so. Regarding, first I'll cover the double pivot topic, because we all are trying to sort of fit in Conor Gallagher in that double pivot. But I think so. I agree with you to the fact that even if he's stuck into that as an attacking 10, he'll still bomb up and probably drop deep more often, and then probably bomb up whenever it's required. So it'll perpetually make a middle 3. Not a double pivot, but probably turn it into a middle 3 where Conor Gallagher is predominantly a little bit more attacking. But I think so. I would again focus on the thing that you said yesterday, is the term called role. I think so. Conor Gallagher can definitely play the role of a Kante or a Kovacic, for that matter. Just to be the guy who can bomb up. He's got a good work rate. He can cover up grounds quickly. He can be the guy who can cover up the lost possessions as well in the midfield. And then whenever it's needed, he can go ahead and assist the inside forwards and the strikers as well, and also probably take good shots. I think so. I would like to assume the fact that Conor Gallagher is a better shot taker than the other double pivot players that we have. So I think so. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel is gonna go with Conor Gallagher in the double pivot position, but Miss, I've got a feeling that he might not be 100% comfortable in that position, just because knowing the fact that it is not that advanced position probably that he would like to play. Uh, so I think so he might not be that much comfortable, but he can definitely learn, and if he learns to play the role, regardless of the position, the role of what Kovacic plays, the role of what Kante plays and
Correct.
has in the team, I think so he'll be very much comfortable. But Miss, if you'd ask me a player and a solution in a double pivot for Jorginho, I see Ethan Ampadu playing that role very well for
100%.
Jorginho.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's been envied in the back three, and especially in the center back role. Probably his performance has been good. Let's not
Very
take
good. Very
anything
good.
out of it. His performance has been really good, but I don't know why I still have a feeling that he can play very well in that regista role, and I think so it should be experimented because we are lacking midfielders.
I think he would be very good as well. It's just a matter of getting. I mean, it's not too much different playing centre back and that register. It's literally just a position up front. It's literally in the same line.
100%, exactly.
So there's no reason why he can't do that. He does that for Wales. So absolutely no reason, man. Absolutely no reason. And look at what Thomas Tuchel has been doing with Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher under Thomas Tuchel so far, the matches he's played, he's not played in the inside forward role. He's
Yeah.
played in the pivot. Do you know what I mean? As that box to box player. So
Yeah. 100.
I mean, I'm not even trying to make this up. This is what I'm seeing from Thomas Tuchel right now. Conor Gallagher coming off now at the moment. Billy Gilmour coming on. I'm very interested to see how Billy Gilmour plays. He had a decent few minutes yesterday. And Harvey Vale coming on as well. Let's see what they do.
Wasn't Harvey Vale playing in the first half, Miss?
Nah, he wasn't playing in the first half.
So he's just coming on from the bench now. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not playing.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming off and Harvey Vale coming on. Very good match from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Seriously, I think we need to talk about this, Ishan. Do you think Ruben Loftus-Cheek, for the backup, right wing back position, he really plays as a right midfield. He doesn't really play as a wing back. He plays more as a right midfield, more as an inverted winger, right wing back, inverted right wing back. He does it really well, man, Ishan. I think he'd be a decent backup for Reece James.
Yeah, I think so. He would. But isn't it that Thomas Tuchel is trying to make him a backup for double pivot? It seems like that for me. I mean, he's going to be a double pivot backup. But then yes, he's been very decent in the rightmost side, extreme right side. The only question which would pop up in everybody's mind regarding Loftus-Cheek playing that role is probably, him dropping back deep, in when we are in the verge of in the receiving end of counter attacks.
By the way, what a ball from Hakim Ziyech that time for Kenedy,
Yes,
and then
a
Kenedy
beautiful,
laying it
beautiful
off for Harvey Vale. What a fantastic ball from Hakim Ziyech. But yeah, continue, Ishan.
Yeah, that would have been a beautiful goal by Harvey Vale if he's striked it, but
It was good play, man. Good
Hakim
play.
Ziyech. Yeah, but that's what I was saying, that it's a concern that the way Reece James controls that right wing area, even if we go under a counter attack, Reece James is very good enough, just to drop back deep and save us from those counter attacks. Would Ruben Loftus-Cheek play the same role and probably justify to what Reece James does in terms of defending? That's the only question mark. But in terms of attacking, he's been very, very good, and I think so. He has that physique, to play that role.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a very good point, Ishan. Defensively, Reece James is a beast from that wing-back position. Can Ruben Loftus-Cheek do that? This is something, if you want to make it as a Chelsea player right now, that's probably the position you're going to be able to play for us. So it's up to you to improve your defensive qualities. at least from a height point of view, you know that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is going to give us height in defense and in attack as well. But yeah, defensively, he won't be anywhere near as good as Reece James. But from an attacking standpoint, Ishan,
Yeah.
I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek could be as good as Reece James as well from an attack point of view. I know Reece James can provide goals, assists, but I think similarly Ruben Loftus-Cheek can provide that as well. That time, very good defending from Ruben Loftus-Cheek is off. Callum now has gone to that right side. Okay.
Callum, yeah.
But attacking wise, I think he can provide us goals and assists, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. As a backup wing back, don't forget. I still want Reece James to be the number one wing back. As a backup wing back, I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek can give us goals and assists from up front.
Yeah, I think so. He's been one thing that I believe the only one parameter or aspect where Ruben is better than Reece is, I think so. One taking on 1v1s, from the right hand side. We've seen in today's match many a times he's done that successfully, and I think so that plays a huge role, Miz. And we've seen that I think so. We were talking about this yesterday itself. That Reece James missed a lot of chances where he could go 1v1 and probably provide some chance to Sterling, but he could do that. Probably Ruben Loftus-Cheek unlocks that parameter. But then yes, apart from that, probably if you're a wing back, your majority part of the responsibility area is defending, right? So that'll be an important aspect to judge Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
No, 100%, man, 100%. It was a good counter that was on, but we didn't materialize into anything. And then Ziyech kind of screwed things up at the end. Still, for me, Ziyech, overall, he's had a good game. But I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek is probably my man of the match now.
Ziyech is almost his way out, isn't it, Miss?
Yeah, he looks like he's leaving. It all depends on who we bring in. Looks like the next player that could go is Timo Werner. I mean, we can't be losing all of these players and not replacing. But at the same time, who are we going to replace?
Werner didn't start at all, right, Miss? Both the games.
I think he's going to go.
Yeah.
Billy Gilmour looks very sharp in that midfield, man. He looks very, very keen. Billy Gilmour is so suited to our game, man. Like, I feel like he's the kind of player Thomas Tuchel would really like having.
Miss, having known the fact that Gilmour would be playing in a double pivot if he plays, who do you think would be the best partner for him in the double?
Once again, Jorginho, man. I think Billy Gilmour, I know he could do Jorginho's role, but I feel he is more capable of doing Kovacic's role because Billy Gilmour has the capability of dribbling. He can skip past players. Like, I think we're going to limit him just by letting him play that Jorginho role. I think he can be that Kovacic. So much like Kovacic, Jorginho, Ishan, I think Billy Gilmour, Jorginho. Like, I see Billy more Kovacic type of a player. Not to say that he can't do Jorginho's role. He can definitely do Jorginho's role, but I think he's more capable of bursting from midfield like Kovacic does and getting into advanced positions.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, how do you see Billy Gilmour?
Yeah, Miz, I think so. I also wouldn't want him to see as a regista. Do you know what I mean? I think so. It's much more like a psychological thing where you have Billy Gilmour, whose physique might not be that big or huge, like Fabinho kind of a player, like Casemiro kind of a player, who could be a very, very good fit for the defensive midfield position. But he's more of a kind of a guy who can play a Kante role or a Kovacic role, like you said. Who could freely drive the ball, and he has a very good sense of IQ in terms of intersection, how and when to do intersection. So which N'Golo Kante is the master of it, right? So I think so he can do that. But yeah, talking about Gilmour playing the regista role, I don't think so. I would envy that. I'm not confident. I know he can play that role, and probably he might be the most comfortable playing that role, but probably I'm not comfortable in that, because it's just a psychological thing where he's not probably that well built enough to play, or to anchor the whole gameplay the way Jorginho does.
I mean, he can do the job, but maybe that's not. I feel like that will limit his game. I think he's got a lot more to his game. Ampadu looks like he's just got into a heavy sort of knock. Hopefully he's all right. Ampadu has been very good in that defense today, I have to say.
Anyways, why don't you put up the score in the... Oh, you have put up the score. All right.
I've got the score in the ticker, but I'll put it here as well. It's in the ticker right there. Udinese 0, Chelsea 2. There you go. Pulisic yet again the worst performance on the pitch. Yeah, I've not been impressed with Pulisic. That first half wasn't good, and the second half I don't think has been any better. My issue with Pulisic is just doesn't, as a winger, you got to be able to use your pace. Seems to lack that pace as well. Can't take his player on, can't take his man on as when he's 1v1, and his tendency is to always pass it backwards.
Pulisic, right?
Pulisic, yeah.
When isn't it frustrating when you have the ability to do 1v1s, but you still end up doing back pass every single time? That's quite frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah, you're meant to be a winger. You're meant to be taking the player on.
Yeah.
Great, Ahian. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pulisic equals Westbrook of football. Yeah. Kenedy now playing as a left wing back instead of Chilwell. Always wanted to see Kenedy play as a left wing back. I think he's got that pace, that game. But in this preseason so far, he's been playing as a right wing back.
Do you prefer Kenedy over Emerson and as a secondary option for left wing back?
All of them aren't that good, man. That's the issue. I mean, how much different is Kenedy to Emerson? Is he like miles better? I don't know. Chilwell still is going to take a bit more time, Ishan, man. He's not ready yet. Chilwell will take a bit more time.
So he hasn't played both the games, right?
No. But at least Chilwell, he's been getting involved in this game a lot. That match sharpness, that match fitness will come slowly. I'm hoping it comes back to that level where before he got injured. But it's going to take a bit of time. It's definitely going to take a bit of time. Looks like once again, Ishan, we're going to be moving into the new season with Alonso being our first choice left wing back. Yeah. Season 2022-2023, Alonso still the left wing back.
My days, isn't it, man? And I think so. Looking at the way we are least interested in signing a centre back now, seems like Ampadu is going to be our preferred second choice option as a centre back.
The thing is, Ishan, it's not that we're not interested. It's just who's really available. Oh, that was a good ball that time from Hudson-Odoi, whipping it from the right side to all the way to the left side to Kenedy. Kenedy with a good shot as well. Hits on target. Saved by the goalkeeper.
I'm really impressed the way Kenedy has been receiving balls on the left-hand side.
Do you see it? That left wing back position is natural to him.
Yeah. He's been there, right place, right time, 3 times now.
Because he understands that position. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is why
probably
I wanted
just the
to see
final touch.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to see Kenedy, and this is why, Ishan, we were saying last season, play Kenedy as a wing back, play him as a wing back.
Yeah.
when Chilwell was injured.
Yeah, and he came back from Flamengo as well, so he was available for the team.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, going back to that point, Ishan, that centre back, I think we're definitely looking for a centre back. It's just who's available, bro? Who's available? Wesley Fafana is, yeah, someone we can go for, but he's going to cost a lot of money, man. I don't even think Leicester's going to sell.
I don't
Kimpembe,
think
I
so.
don't think.
That much money is bringing justice to the level of play that we're bringing.
Exactly, man. Kimpembe is someone who I think doesn't want to leave PSG. And PSG, if they can't get anyone in, they're definitely not going to lose Kimpembe. Nathan Ake is someone we're going back again. If Nathan Ake happens, that's it. Match finished. Yeah. Are we done?
Yeah, I think so. It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
But did we finish it
Nice,
prematurely? I mean, was it even 90 minutes?
Yeah, I think it wasn't 90 minutes, was it? Was it 90 minutes?
Doesn't seem like.
Yeah, it wasn't 90 minutes, was it?
Did Pulisic play the whole 90 minutes and did nothing?
Yeah, he did. He played the whole 90 minutes and pretty much did nothing, in my opinion. But look, good workout for Chelsea players. The second batch players had a good. These are the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Goals 2, shots on target 8, 2, shots wide 10, 2, corners 7, 1, fouls committed 8, offside 4, 3, ball possession 59 to 40. So obviously dominated by Chelsea. Definitely yesterday's team was far more in tune of the total game plan and the strategic point of view of things and carrying out the tactical aspect of it. Today's one, I knew it wasn't going to be the same, but I think it's safe to say Ruben Loftus-Cheek had a very good game for me. He was, I think, someone we can definitely look at as a backup option for right wing back for Reece James. I think he now poses a very good conversation. He's done that last season as well. So this isn't the first time we're seeing Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back. We've seen Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back last season. He plays more as a right midfielder when he plays as a wing back. So I think it's not much difference for him when he plays in midfield. But as Ishan said, defensively, he's got to get better, definitely. And this is something he needs to work on. In attack, I think Ziyech has had overall a very good game. Yeah, in bits and pieces in the second half, right at the end, probably wasn't so good. But first half, he was definitely the standout attacker for me. Second half, he provided that he provided that ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who then ended up getting the penalty. Ziyech then scored. Kovacic was the standout midfielder for me, and in defense, obviously Ampadu and Chalobah was very good. Besides that, everyone was bits and pieces here and there. Pulisic was not impressive. Armando Broja missed 3 chances, 1 sitter in the first half, so that doesn't look good on him. Billy Gilmour looked pretty decent up until the match was over when he came on in the second half. Kenedy looked very good in the left wing back position. I think Ben Chilwell is someone we need to be patient with. He's still trying to gather his match fitness and his match sharpness. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, Ishan, your thoughts on that entire game?
Probably the first half, I did not watch it, but listening to you, probably Armando Broja needs to improve. Do you know what I mean? I would not like to see our strikers.
I mean, first game. Do you know what I mean? First game back.
Yeah, 100%. No two ways about it. Just pre-season, and looking forward into the season, I think so. He should be better. I expect him to be better. You know what I mean? Apart from that, I think so. Second half, I've seen a huge lot of improvement in Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's looked the sharpest. Before I say anything, I might need to search for my charger. But then, just carrying on with what I say is yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been the sharpest. Hakim Ziyech looked very good to me because the way he was delivering today was really good. And also on the other hand, we have seen the likes of uh, Kenedy, receive those balls in those area where Hakim Ziyech was delivering. So that's another plus point for Hakim Ziyech, and also it's a very good indication that our wing backs has got a has to play the way Kenedy started receiving balls today. So I think so that's one of the points. And also regarding Conor Gallagher, he might not look like the sharpest of the guys today, but I think so. There's a huge room for improvement for him, and he's definitely there in the plans of Thomas Tuchel. We can be rest assured of today is that
100%.
he's definitely in the plans of Thomas Tuchel. He just needs to improve. Regarding Ampadu has been good in the centre back position. A good clean sheet for us. Probably we might not be confident with Malang Sarr. I still don't know why he's still there with us in the team. But since he is, probably might not be the most
I
confident with
think
him. But I
I
think so.
think Thomas Tuchel, Ishan, might fancy Malang Sarr as the backup for Koulibaly ahead of Levi Colwell. How do you
Yeah.
feel about that, bro?
Yeah, I think so, man. Because I think so. One of the important factors is Malang Sarr has played and been with us the whole last season, so there is at least 1 year experience with Thomas Tuchel there, and I think so that counts. Levi Colwell is a youngster. He might not. I mean, there might be some sort of reservations in Thomas Tuchel's mind that he might not be that much nourished to play in the Premier League or start against the big boys. So probably you would have the likes of Malang Sarr, who's at least featured for us the whole season, which I don't which I don't entertain. I think so. I would want Levi Colwell to start, and I think so. I would want him to give the chance. I'm also very much not happy with the fact that we had to sold Xavier and Mbouamba. I thought he was about to be a very good player for us, but he's sold.
I don't think we've
Uh,
sold him yet, but maybe we will.
yeah, we will. Yeah, I think so. It's not a done deal yet, but there are big thoughts on it that he's going to be sold. Apart from that, I think so. Chalobah has been decent. Was there any mistakes by Chalobah in the first half, Miss?
No, he's been very decent in this match. He's been good actually.
Yeah, so Chalobah has been decent. Apart from that, Loftus-Cheek looked very good on the right hand side. Hudson-Odoi had a decent game, but I'm not sure if that consistency remains. Uh, and yeah, apart from that, I think so. That's about it. Kovacic has been really good. So yeah, apart from that, I think so. The man of the match for me is, I think so, should be Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah.
I think it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well. I'd give it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I mean, moving on to now, the next one is the Premier League game, Everton game. Ishan, do you feel we're ready? I mean, Everton had a very good friendly as well. Dwight McNeil looked very good for them, man. Seems like they bought themselves a very good player with Dwight McNeil. Some smart business there by Frank Lampard. A lot of the Chelsea fans were asking for Dwight McNeil as well to play as a wing back for us. He could have been a very good left wing back. Um, Always difficult to play away from home to Goodison. We don't have the best record over there, but it's not like they've done a lot of business. They've only brought in Tarkowski, now McNeil, and I think that Portuguese player from Wolves, Vinagre, I think from Wolves or maybe from somewhere else. Um, Yeah, Ishan, how you feel? That's it. Our preparation. Now all the preseason games are over. Next up, we start again, Ishan. Premier League. How you feel,
The
bro?
saga begins, isn't it? The saga begins. 1 week, hence it's gonna be Premier League game day. You know what I mean? And it's going to be Everton against Frank Lampard. Most of our fan base, especially there in UK London, would love us to lose against them. I don't know why, but just because it's Frank Lampard. But that is, utter BS. I think so. I would like to start the season with a win. It's very, very important. And I think so. Also, it's very important for us to start with a win because uh, the other opponents that we have, and probably the competitors who were trying to push for the third and fourth place last season, that are Spurs and Arsenal, have really strengthened the squad, and we cannot hope to lose a single point. Like you said, Miss. Also for Everton, on the contrary, every single game is going to be a relegation battle since game one for them. Because probably they're the team on the ledge at the moment, and they would not like just the way it went last season. They would not like anything regarding anywhere near that result from the last season. So they would have their socks pulled up from game one, and I think so we should be equally ready. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know, Miz, but I think so I'm nervous about that game.
Yeah, man, I feel like I wish we had one more game before the Everton game. Would have been good for the more match fitness, match sharpness for our players. Um, look at the amount of games Arsenal has played, Man United has played. Our games in America was a bit of a joke, so we only had one proper game against Udinese. It would have been really good to have one more game, but it is what it is. We now move forward to the match against Everton, and yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Everton are going to be fighting for every single point, man, because I feel like they're going to be one of the relegation battlers, in my opinion. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Let's see what people are talking about in social media. This is what Vince is saying. If Broja had full preseason, he would have scored 3 goals in the first half. But the important thing here is that he's doing what I expect a CF to do, hold up play, making runs in the channels and making himself available for the final balls. Once he's fit and sharp, he'll come good. Yeah, this is what I'm hoping. Once he's fit and sharp, he'll come good. I didn't see much of hold up. I don't think Chelsea players looked to him as an outlet to hold the ball up, but he was running the channels and he was in good positions to score. Just sad that he didn't put it away. But I've got high expectations on Broja. Hopefully he does well. Broja's 45 minutes greater than Kai's whole preseason, regardless of missed opportunities. Not sure if that's a compliment to Broja, criticism of Kai, or both. Finishing will improve with time. Only issue for me is the kind of looks he doesn't want to be here. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Armando Broja actually wants to stay at Chelsea Football Club, which is the big thing at the moment. Everyone's talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, ladies and gentlemen. He did very, very well, undoubtedly. For both Ishan and myself, he's the man of the match. This is what Nizar is saying. Chelsea 2-0, a positive couple of wins in Italy with no injuries, so mission accomplished at this stage of pre-season. Ziyech and Loftus-Cheek with the goals. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll wrap things up over here. Look, I thought we will do a watch-along for the Community Shield. But, man, I'm just too tired, man. I think I'm going to have a sleep. It's at 2 a.m., right now it's 9:04 p.m. I'm probably going to have a sleep. Might not do a watch along. Want to get ready for next week, because from next week, Ishan and I, we're going to do zombie times for a lot of games. Not just Chelsea games. We'll try and cover as many games. I think the first game, Ishan, is Saturday morning. Premier League starts on Friday night, UK.
Yeah.
So from Saturday morning, we're going to be doing all the watch alongs. We'll cover the Arsenal game, which will be the first game. Then we'll cover the Chelsea game. Then there's some other really good games for the first week. So we'll try and cover as much as we can. I think I'm going to give Community Shield a bit of a miss. I want to get some sleep. And later on UK time, I'll give you guys another video. We'll wrap up the Chelsea news front of things, covering the transfer news, and also we'll do a quick review of the match as well. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Make sure you smash the like button before we go. Only 12 more likes left to get 300 likes. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. We are running towards 15,000. I think last I checked, I was on nearly 14,700. So we're only about 300 odd away from 15,000 subscribers. So let's get there. And also check out Ishan and his socials in the description below. Click on that. Follow him on Instagram. And we shall see you guys. I hope you guys have a very good watch-along experience over here. And until next time, see ya.